Good evening. I'm Principal Jeff Modaff, and I would like to welcome you to Curriculum 9. During these next few minutes, I hope to share with you our vision, beliefs, and expectations of how students, staff, parents, and the community members can work together to reach our ultimate goal, student growth. Our vision includes nurturing the whole child in preparation for an ever-changing world. To do this successfully, all of the people in this room need to collaborate and combine efforts in order to support, inspire, and empower students to learn and grow both academically and socially. Let's move forward with the foundational belief that we all need to take responsibility for achieving this goal. Speaking of goals, we've established two main academic goals for Grace McWayne students this year. First, we plan to increase the percent of students who meet or exceed the expected growth targets on the MAP reading test from 57.5% to 62% by May of 2014. Second, we plan to increase the percent of students who meet or exceed the expected growth targets on MAP mathematics tests from 73.4% to 76% by May of 2014. It is exciting to think that both of our goals are set above the district targets for the 2013-2014 school year. How do we plan to achieve these goals? Our teachers will use the Common Core state standards as the foundation for all learning. You and your students will begin to hear about I can statements. Teachers will ask students to honestly evaluate themselves on whether or not they can do a certain skill or can achieve an overall understanding. Beyond this, teachers will continue to analyze trends and data to find out what students need and use strategies and create lessons to meet those needs. In other words, the question that will always be on our minds is, how can we teach reading and math differently in order to encourage more student growth? Now you can imagine, as teachers transition to units of study that better align with the Common Core state standards, the trimester report cards will reflect less of the learning going on in the classroom. Please be patient as we make the gradual change to a more comprehensive report card. In the meantime, teachers may have to use NA to signify skills that are not covered, while for other skills, teachers may have to make additions to the report card. Although this transition seems quite sudden, I know all of you would agree it is necessary. A more detailed letter about these reporting opportunities will be coming out at the end of the trimester. We will also look to move forward by enhancing learning using technology. Beyond our interactive boards and voting systems, this year we will look to integrate more. Starting in November, 60 Chromebooks will be shared among the 4th and 5th grade classrooms to support various learning opportunities. We have recently installed a Mediascape Center that allows students to work in groups and network with students beyond the school building and have plans to create a technology learning lab in one of our intervention rooms. All students with adult support will have the opportunity to access web resources, build computer presentations of their knowledge, and hopefully begin to network with other children around the world to extend their learning. This year, I have challenged myself to utilize the building website to add more resources for parents and establish a Twitter account so that we can share more of the daily learning experiences with you. Many teachers in grade levels already have their own websites that support learning and communication, and you will see even more teachers take on this challenge for 2013. The district is also moving forward with a communication system that will allow me to send messages to you using phone, email, and text messaging. If there are other ways that you as parents can imagine how technology could be used to improve our school, please let me know. Finally, I want to share that we will be making positive changes in the area of enrichment at Grace McWayne. Instead of just pulling out small groups of students to enrich and extend their learning, we want to increase the percentage of students that we can affect by infusing the enrichment and extension resources into the classroom. Although teachers at Grace McWayne already do an effective job of challenging students at all levels within their classrooms, this year we will make better efforts to support our teachers' enrichment endeavors with professional materials, coaching, and teacher resources. Mrs. Allen, our new gifted specialist, will be teaming with grade levels to discover students' need for enrichment in reading and math and supporting teachers accordingly. Changes our staff will see include lesson plans with more tiered activities and extensions. Mrs. Allen working within their classroom instead of pulling groups out, and more professional development focused on differentiating instruction. The change you will see is an enhanced classroom with daily opportunities for students to extend their learning. We want to hear students say things like, can I make up my own word problems using what we learned about fractions today? Can I write about how a book I'm reading at home compares to the story we read aloud today in class? Can my classmate and I write a constitution for our classroom? Or can my group get together over the weekend to make an instructional video on how to complete a cartwheel? The answers will be yes, 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 and yes. The key is that the students start to realize that they have the power to decide how much they learn each day. Now, in trying to share so much in just a few minutes, I hope I didn't dilute my message. Quite simply, let's get together as a community to make your child's experience here at Grace McWayne both memorable and meaningful. I have already been teaming with some of you to expand the horizons of what learning opportunities Grace McWayne can offer this year. Please reach out to me if you have any ideas of how we could make things better. I am confident that with our effective and innovative staff, our district and community resources, and with positive goal setting for all students, the possibilities are endless. Thank you and have a good night. Teach, it's all you.